So, hi everybody. So, welcome to the seminar. And from my side, my name is Yue. I'm working at the international office at ISM, International School of Management, and taking care of our international degree-seeking students. So, it is my first time to hold a seminar for students from Turkey and via BEF. I hope that I can give you an informative session, and I really appreciate your participation. So let's start. So after a brief introduction to the university, I will go through our study programs and admission process. Afterwards, I will tell you about the study fees and also the financing possibilities. So our university, ISM, International School of Management, has 7 campuses in Germany. We are headquartered in Dortmund, which is also the oldest and also our biggest campus. This is also where I am located right now. So besides Dortmund, we have also campuses in Frankfurt, Munich, Hamburg, Cologne, Stuttgart, and Berlin. As you can see from this map, we're actually covering almost all major big cities in Germany, from the very northern part to the very southern part. So I'm sure you know these cities, or at least some of these cities. So some of the study programs are offered at all our campuses. Some are only on certain campuses. So if one study program is offered on several campuses, the study contents and structure are actually identical. So it is only a personal preference where students would like to study. And so in ISM, International School of Management is a private university in Germany with state recognition. So I'm telling you this because it's important information, because you want to know if the degrees you obtain from the ISM are also recognized by the German government. And it's thus because all study programs are accredited by German Council of Science and Humanities, as well as Foundation for International Business Accreditation, FABAA. That means the academic degrees students receive from ISM are absolutely identical with those from public universities. So I am also now in the middle of the AACSB accreditation process. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this concept, but the AACSB is one of the most important accreditation and US accreditation for business schools. So in the last years, ISM has also achieved very good results in different rankings, such as CHE, so Trendens and Universal Student Survey and so on. And according to the CHEs, ISM was selected as one of the best private business schools in Germany in 2017. So all of these results can be achieved because of our international focus, practical orientation, and personal atmosphere. So we have integrated semester abroad. All students go aboard for 1 or 2 semesters at one of our partner universities. Worldwide, we have now over 190 partner universities for our students to choose. We have also very international campus with students from more than 80 nationalities. Our international office assists our students with all kinds of problems and helps them with organization, preparation, and also application of the semester board. So as a University of Applied Sciences, we have a very strong practical orientation. So you may know about the German universities. So there's 2 kinds of universities in Germany. So there is a university and University of Applied Sciences. So university, the traditional university, they focus on research, and the University of Applied Sciences, Hochschule in German, and these universities focus on practice. So at ISM, internship is a part of the study program. So all students have to do a compulsory internship, so they learn in the classroom into practice during the internships in companies. We have a career center, and they establish connections with local business and helps our students with placement. And compared to German public universities, we are a very small university with a very personal atmosphere. So we know our students by names, not by numbers. So the group size is relatively small. It's usually 10 to 25 students, or these can facilitate the interactive learning in the classroom. So we have also a very strong service orientation. That means, for example, we do not have opening hours, so students can always drop by if anything comes up. So I come to the main part of the seminar, of the presentation. So we have altogether 9 bachelor programs, and you can see 3 of them can be learned completely in English. So these are the international management, finance management, and information system for those students who do not speak German. And if you want to study in German, so you can also join the German taught programs with at least German B2. And let me show you the study structure of the bachelor's program at ISM. So altogether, the regular study period is 7 or 6 semesters. So 4th semester is a compulsory semester aboard, and students can choose to have an additional semester aboard semester optionally in the 7th semester, but they do not have to. So altogether, students need to do 20 weeks of internship, 10 of which need to be outside Germany. And the internships can usually be done during semester breaks. Okay, so here is the admission process. We start with the general requirements. The requirement is that the students have a general qualification to enter German university. So that means you need to have the secondary school education from your country that allows you to study in your home country. So I'm not sure if you heard about the German word Studienkolleg, which is called foundation year in English. So this is not required for us. So sorry, there's something pop up faster. And so let's continue. And the first step would be that we check the documents and to make sure if you're eligible for the application. And then students may register for the admission test. The admission test has 2 parts, a written part and an interview. The written part of the test contains several small parts, and there are intelligence tests, knowledge tests, mathematics, and English. And the personal interview will be followed after the written test. And all of these can be, of course, done via Zoom online if you're currently not in Germany. So after the evaluation of the test, we are going to able to tell you if you can be accepted or not. So that is that for the bachelor's program. And now I come to the master's program. So we have much more English taught master program, as you can see by these symbols. So we have international management, like strategic marketing management, digital marketing, finance, business intelligence, data science, international logistics, supply chain management, luxury fashion sales management, and also the international business. So these courses can be studied completely in English. That means you do not need to know German for these courses. And just a brief introduction of the study structure. So master programs has a regular study period of 3 semesters, followed by a thesis semester. And there's also a going board semester, which is in the 3rd semester. And students also are required to do a compulsory internship of 12 weeks. We have also an MBA program, which is for our applicants with working experiences. So these as a full-time MBA, that means they have lectures from Monday to Friday. And it is offered in Munich, has a duration of 1 year altogether. So there's a study structure of 3 trimesters. I'm sorry. So 1 trimester is 3 months. So during 2 trimesters, there's a 1 month break. So that means students have 3 months of classes, then they have 1 month break, and then another 3 months, and then another 1 month break. So The application process is like this. It's similar to the bachelor's program. So firstly, we need to check if the students are eligible for the application, and then they can apply for the admission test or the interview for MBA. And after the evaluation, so we are going to tell the students if you can be accepted or not. So for master's program, so the admission test will be in form of a case study. So case study means the students register for the admission test, then they receive 3 topics, and they choose one of them and work out small essay and a PowerPoint presentation on that topic. And on the day of the interview, they need to present the results to the program director and have a small discussion with him. And for the MBA program, the applicants do not need to do a case study, so it's only the interview that they have to pass. So the English requirements is that IELTS 6 or TOEFL 80, or you have a Cambridge English certificate, or you studied in the English language. So all of these can be accepted as a proof of English. So as I mentioned before, there are 190 partner universities abroad. Here you can have an overview where these partner universities are located, as you can see, and we have many of them in Europe, but also we are very good networked worldwide. And as for master's program, we have a unique feature that we have double degree programs, and that means students receive 2 degrees after graduation, one from ISM, one from the university. With them, we have a cooperation in double degrees. And these are the universities currently we have with double degree cooperation. So this is a slide. You can see, you have an impression where our alumni, our graduates are working. So due to the international horizon and the practical experiences of our graduates, so the career perspectives are quite nice, as you can see from this slide. And so most of our students can find a job within 3 months after graduation. And so let's I'll come to, let's say, the paying part of the presentation and the study fees. So since we're a private university, we also charge tuition fees. The amount depends on the campus. So Dortmund is cheaper, for example, than Munich. As you can see for the bachelor program, so these are the fees per semester. And there are 6 semesters in study program. That means students have to pay 6 times of these fees. And additionally, they pay, so for non-EU students, they need to pay 1,500 enrollment fees, and then that's for the bachelor's program and for the master's program. So these are the fees per semester for the first 2-3 semesters. So in the last semester, there's no fee, there's no courses. That's why students only pay 1,200 euro for the study fees, for the thesis. And the MBA course, the regular fee, so altogether students need to pay 23,400 euros, so including enrollment and thesis. So international students need to pay a deposit of either 6,000 or 7,000 euros. So this is not an extra fee, so it is actually a fee for first semester. So international students have to pay these fees in advance to secure a study place. So then we have also grants and scholarships for students, also for international students with best performances. So they are partial or full scholarship, and scholarships are of course only a deduction of the tuition fee, and they do not cover any living expenses. So so the students need to show that they have excellent academic performance, and they are very social engaged, and also they have the financial need. Then the candidates will be selected. Okay, for the summer term 2021, we have announced also the early bird scholarship of 1,000 euro, and that will be credited into the second semester fee. So this is for the applicants for 2021 summer term. That means March next year. So I think I'm done, and you can. I hope you have got the first impression of our university. So if interested in studying an ISM, you can just give me or my colleague Taygun an email. So my colleague Taygun, maybe you can tell from his name, he's also from Turkey, and so you may also communicate with him with your language, of course, if it makes you to feel easier. Okay, then so this is the presentation for today.